Mapagpalayang araw sa mga kapwa ko kabalyero at kapatid kay Rizal. Ang taong 2020 ay di pangkarinong taon sa ating personal na buhay, gayon din sa buhay ng isang samahan at kapatirang pinagbuklod ng isang layunin at paniniwala para sa ikabubuti ng inang bayan. Mapagpalaya sa kalusugan, mapagpalaya sa kahirapan, mapagpalaya sa kaguluhan, digmaan at tunggalian ng prinsipyo at paniniwalang politikal. Ang mga aspetong ito ang nagbabago sa ating pag-iisip, pananalita at pagkilos tungo sa katuparan ng ating mga personal na mitiin at pangsamahang layunin. Sa taong ding ito ay muling nabuksan ang ating kaisipan na tunay ngang ang lahat ng bagay ay magkakaugnay. Ang mga pangyayari mula sa maliit ay nakakaapekto sa malalaki at ang mga pangyayari sa malalaki ay lalong nakakaapekto sa mas maliliit. Positibo man o negatibo, ang mga ito ay tiyak at siguradong lahat tayo ay apektado.
So, sir, is there person in the Knights of Rizal, sir, that you look up to?
Yes, sir.
Can you
Especially
can you mention at least one, and what's his trait or characteristic in the Knights of Rizal that impressed you?
number one is our Supreme Commander, Supreme Ibanez. From my personal assessment, the man is a very humble, approachable, very kind person. Second, I look up to our regional commander, Mayor Vice Calderon. Is a very hardworking regional commander in the CALABARZON area. So that's the two. One of inspired us also is our former governor, the former Supreme Commander Joey, Senator Joey. I look at him as one of the pillars or inspiration in the organization.
Now, talking about Sir Joey Lina, I know that he held a very important position not only in the Knights of Rizal but in the city of Calamba, and even he became a senator for the Republic.
A governor in Laguna also, sir.
Yes,
A governor in our province. Yes.
Now, but he likes to sing. He likes to enjoy himself. He doesn't take himself seriously all of the time. He has I guess it's a diversion for all his busy schedule singing. Now, what's fun for you, sir, in the Knights of Rizal? What activity in the Knights of Rizal that's fun that you guys do outside the pomp and circumstance of the rituals, of the very formal gatherings? What's fun for you guys in your Mount Makiling chapter as a group, sir?
As a group, I think it is not fun, but the company is I think is the much better word. If you are surrounded by your friends in the nights, my classmate, my classmate, and my colleagues in the NGO who also members of the nights. When we look back in 2020, we conducted series of community services. That's the thing from January up to December, when we submitted our reports. Every month we conducted not the very big community services, but small that can unite us even in the pandemic time. So we also we met not formally but virtually, but we conducted a activity, series of activity. if we have to tell you a background of what the chapter proposed during the regional assembly in Rizal way back in 2019, the chapter proposed, together with the chapter in Calamba, proposed a institutionalization of community services of the Knights within the region. We called it the Caballeros Assistance for Relief and Emergency Situation, or ang acronym po ay KOR CARES. So we started it in Taal volcano eruption in January. So by February, the activities under the umbrella of KOR CARES, together with the chapters in Calamba, the premium chapters, and the two chapters in Los Banos, which is the Makiling chapters, we conducted our activity community services under the KOR CARES program. So during the regional assembly, we submitted a resolution to the regional commander, proposing to institutionalize these community services of their organization. So the KOR CARES was born, and we used the acronym through the whole 2020 pandemic response of the KOR here in
Yes,
Los Baños.
Calabarzon.
Yes, sir.
No, that's
So
very
that's a joy. I think that the joyous part of lending services, or in a small way.
sure,
Because
absolutely.
we are also limited, because of limited resources we have.
Yes, sir. It's very admirable, sir, that even for you, the definition of fun is still service. That's very admirable. Um, and it'll be nice to know that for those who of us who are in abroad, not in the Philippines, to be able to find a collection of chapters who are more directly involved. So if ever we need to send donations or help during natural calamities, of course, with through the headquarters, but we have an arm in the Calabarzon area in the name of KOR, the KOR cares. Now, sir, why do you think, sir, the KOR cares as a group, of three uh, chapters? Why do you think it worked? Why do you think you were able to make it work?
I think the number one reason to make it work is the orientation and what we call indoctrination of the organizations or members about what we want to our community. So we have I personally have a objective to help people, but in my own capacity, I know I am a limited limited resources. But if we can gather, join these small resources from our members, it can make a big impact in the community. It can make a big impact. So that's why we are proposing, or we propose to institutionalize these community services, so that the communication, the coordination, and manpower and resources can be managed efficiently, so that if there is a calamity or emergency situation, KOR can react immediately as soon as possible, not one week, not 1 month. Based on our experience, people need help at very as we when we look at this pandemic, people can wait, more days. It can be. So if we have introduced our management or our reactions, it can make a big difference to the affected communities or affected persons.
So, sir, I'd like to thank you for this opportunity. I hope that this will inspire other chapters, especially on the service arm of the Knights of Rizal. I think it enlivens and makes it the pledge practical in nature. This is the practical impression of the Rizalian pledge, and in behalf of those people, brothers outside the Philippines, we know that there's in case that there's a natural calamity which happens almost every year with typhoons. We have, I think I heard, even 23 typhoons a year, and some of them are really bad. We have a ready reactionary force, I guess, if you can
Yes,
say that, in the Knights of Rizal in Calabarzon. And now, sir, before we go, sir, uh, I would like to ask you if you had the chance, sir. As you know, the Supreme
Commander.
Council election is this year. We will have a new Supreme Commander in
Yes, sir.
uh, in this year. Of course, this won't be Sir Elihu because our bylaws only provide him with one term. And
Yes, sir.
if you had the chance, sir, for a heart-to-heart talk, one-on-one, with the newly elected Supreme Commander, what would you tell him, sir?
Because of the pandemic, still in the pandemic situation. If I have the opportunity to say that, I will whisper to him to institutionalize or the community services of the Knights of Rizal. Institutionalize or strengthen whatever community services or community arm services or community outreach program of the Knights of Rizal. Institutionalize or strengthen that program so that many people can benefit. Also, members of the Knights of Rizal.
Sir, before we go, I would like to ask you if you have any last words for if you want to talk to the international, the KOR universe, I call it. If you have any message to them, and this is your opportunity, sir.
So, because of the, I think because of the what happened to us during the pandemic situation, COVID-19 pandemic, ordinary people like me and like you, are always looking for inspiration and hope that these things will last or this will stop, uh, so that our lives will become normal again. Our children can go to school. We can go to our different jobs, continue our work, and those people without have jobs or any opportunity can look for better opportunity for themselves. Continue inspire all of us to became an inspiration to each other, and be hope and hope always be hopeful to our leaders and our community and our organization.
Thank you so much. Those are good words. So I think also because of the Facebook, sometimes I hear criticism like Knights of Rizal put their pictures helping because they want to be on Facebook or they want to be famous. But really, if you think about it, it spreads hope. It spreads good tidings, good feelings that there are people out there, especially in the Knights of Rizal, who are moving, and maybe that would
Yes,
motivate other chapters that oh we can this is one way of helping. So
Yes, sir.
I really encourage people or Knights of Rizal chapters who are helping to post it for inspirational purposes, to post it on Facebook. So, and it's not, and let's stop being negative. If we see
Yes,
chapters posting their achievements or posting their
mm,
efforts in helping, let us not become so negative about that and pessimistic.
yes, sir.
So again, sir, thank you so much, and non omnis moriar.
Salamat, Sir Alvin.
Okay.
Non omnis moriar, sir. Sir Alvin.